Hey, what is going on, Libras? Butch here. I don't know why I'm saying it that way. Anyway, um, it is a general read, um, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. And with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what message do we have for Libras? What can we see for Libras? All right, Libras. So the first thing I see, Libras, we have the Three of Cups, which to me represents friendship. So I feel like, for some of you out there, this is someone you're already friends with. For others, this is someone you're going to be friends with, and it starts off in a friendship. Now, with this person, even though there's this friendship, I feel like there is some flirtatious energy. I feel like there's definitely something going on between you and them. But what that isn't clear right off the beginning. Even though I feel like this person is very, very open, very honest with you, I feel like that's kind of the foundation of this connection. This is where it begins. I feel like this person can be open with you. They can be honest with you, and it's a very balanced honesty. And what I mean by that is we have the temperance. It's very balanced. So with this person, it's someone that's not afraid to tell you when you're not right. Or they're not afraid to tell you when you're wrong. Put it that way. But they're also not afraid to tell you when you're looking good. They're not afraid to tell you when you're right. So it's a very balanced honesty. It's above board. It's honesty all the time. And I think a lot of people, including myself, for a long time, have a hard time understanding the value of pure honesty. But I understand it now. I couldn't be with someone that wasn't honest with me all the time. I need somebody that's going to keep me in check. And that's what I see with this person. But they can also handle it as well. Again, more of the balance that this person has within them. They're not hurt when you say something to them because they want that. They want the honesty. They want the openness. This person, they think about you and only you. I feel like this person's very nurturing. They're there they show up. With that star card and the Four of Cups. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is also putting in the work. In any great relationship, it's about work. And I don't care what anybody tells you. It may seem easier for some, but it's still work. A great relationship isn't two people that are perfect and never have any problems. A great relationship is two people that always are working together to create a solution to the problem. That are in it to get past the problem. that power couple. You know, I feel like the foundation starts in the friendship, like I said. You know, I feel like with this person, the more and more this moves on, I mean, because of the honesty, because of the straightforwardness, because of, you know, the way they look at you and the way they talk to you and the way they listen to you. Because this person isn't, I don't feel like they're a big talker, but I feel like they're a great listener. You know, they talk when they got something to say. That's the establishment of trust. You know, I feel like you can trust this person. I feel like you know you can trust this person. And I feel like with this person beside you, it gives you strength. And it's both ways here. I feel like you both give that to each other. And with that strength, there's nothing that you can't overcome. Like I said, a great relationship isn't one that is absent of problems. You know, I mean, my grandparents were married. Well, my grandfather and grandfather both passed away. My grandmother and grandfather both passed away. But until they passed away, you know, they were married for 64 years when my grandfather passed away. And she said they had lots of problems. They were just both committed to making it work. You know, they were committed to each other. And not to say you're going to have lots of problems. It's just when you do have problems, you have someone beside you that isn't going to just give up. They're not going to throw in the hat. I feel like this is exactly what you've been waiting for. And I feel like with this person, they're not like anyone you've ever met before. And I feel like that's what makes this very unique. You know, this is a very unique connection. And that's what makes it so great. You know, open communication is what pushes this forward. You know, with that Chariot and the Eight of Wands, emotional fulfillment. You know, like I said, no matter what happens, shit hits the fan, they grab a shovel. You know, they're not walking away from this. And neither are you. Nor do either one of you want to. I mean, with this person, like I said, with that Strength card, we're just kind of saying the same thing, but we have the Two of Pentacles as well. And that represents having a lot of shit on your plate, like having more than you can chew. But we have it in reverse. So this person, like I said, you show up for each other and there's nothing that you can't conquer. You know, you never feel like there's too much on your plate. You always feel like it's always possible. Like no matter what you're going through, we're going to get through it. And it's that little spark of hope that makes everything every day that much better. You know, there's nothing worse than having no hope. And with this person, like I said, they're there for you. Now, moving forward with this, I mean, we already see the potential here with everything that we already talked about. You know, in this person, you see the potential. They see the potential as well. And that potential is new love. And with that, we have the King and Queen of Wands. So it's all about being there for each other. Excuse me. Being there for each other. You know, passionately enjoying each other. You know, the King of Wands going after what you want, seizing the day. Impulsive but mature. You know, they are spontaneous. They are, you know, a bit impulsive, but it's in a good way. Then we got the Queen of Wands, which is all about the chase. It's all about getting what you want. It's all about success. It's all about winning. And then we follow that up with two of my favorite cards. We got the Emperor and the Empress. And in this deck, I absolutely love it because when you put them together, it makes that face in the background, signifying it's meant to be together. Now, this is a connection where you're together and you're side by side. You know, because if you put them back here, it doesn't fit. And if you put it back here, it doesn't fit. It only fits when they're side by side. You know, the king and the queen, the queen and the queen, the king and the king, whatever your dynamic is, it's side by side. It's not one controlling the other. It's not one being more important than the other. It's two pieces that make the whole picture. being side by side. And the reason, fun fact, I don't know if anybody knows this. You might have seen it, but that's why I got that, the Emperor. And Fierce has the 3, which is the Empress. Fun fact. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, it's like feeling complete. You know, you're not having someone that's trying to control you and not trying to be controlled by you. It's someone that's your partner, that's beside you, standing side by side. And that's how we get through it. You know, having a real partner, having someone that has your back. And you know that no matter what happens in life, no matter how bad your day gets, you got that person to go home to that's going to make it better. And like I said, the honesty, straightforwardness. I know I said there's going to be some issues, but I don't feel like there's ever really going to be a lot of issues between the two of you. I feel a very non-dramatic connection between the two of you. And again, we're going back to it's very unique. You know, I non-confrontational kind of energy here. You know, I feel like this person is your chill zone. Like I said, they're not a big talker, but they'll talk when they need to. And I feel like they're more talkative to you than they are to other people. But like I said, this was, I see a lot of happiness. I mean, we have the 9 of Cups filling up all your cups. Like I said, you know, sometimes we meet people that fill up 5 of our cups, you know, but when I think of the 9 of Cups, I think of like 9 things that you want from another person. You know, whatever your list is. You know, if you haven't, you know, for anyone out there that hasn't made a list of 9, I'm not saying make a list, but I'm pretty sure most people have an idea what they want. You know, and the 9 cups being filled kind of represents getting the things that you wanted. Now, like I said, some people can fill up a few of your cups. You know, you may be with someone that you have a great sex life with, but you don't really talk to. So we got 1 cup filled up by the great intimacy. And then we got an empty cup because it doesn't fill that void there. You know, and then maybe you have a great mental connection. So that's another cup filled up, but we still have that 1 empty cup. So 2 cups full, 1 cup empty. And then maybe you have different morals. So it's another empty cup. You see where I'm going with this, right? You know, finding that right person is about filling up all the cups. It doesn't mean you have to be the exact same. I just feel like you gotta be compatible where it counts. Like going back to my relationship, me and her aren't the exact same. Even for you, that for all of you that out there that watch me and her, you realize that we're very different. She does tarot on her own channel, Fierce Tarot, for anybody that doesn't know. She's a very no bullshit type of person, and she's very straight to the point. She's a great tarot reader, absolutely phenomenal. You know, she definitely got me into it, but she has a different approach. But at the end of the day, we fill each other's cups. You know, because we're on the same page when it comes to the things that matter. You know, we both love tarot, but we're both different. She's very straightforward to it. You know, she's very no nonsense, get right to it. Curses a little bit more than I do. But she's very good at what she does. Me, I believe I'm more of a silver lining type person. You know, even in a bad read, I try to find the silver lining. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm kind of an optimist anyway. Sorry about getting off track there. With this person, we have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You know, we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We also have some, I am getting a little bit of Virgo and Taurus. Pisces as well. I know some people get mad when I talk about me and her. I mean, I love her, you know? And I think sometimes I feel like, I mean, our relationship hasn't always been great, you know? But I feel like it was worth it. And I feel like, you know, we both are in it to win it. And she's my ride or die. So sometimes, yeah, I talk about her, and I want everybody to feel. And that's why I got into tarot, because I want everybody to find that person that we're meant to be with. You know, and I mean, there's some days when we piss each other off and we don't like each other, and but at the root of it all, we love each other. So and Sagittarius and Gemini is such a crazy relationship, because we both get over things so quickly that it's sometimes we can be fighting in the morning, and by lunchtime we're best friends and we're in love again by supper, but we're both committed to making it work. And sometimes I bring it up a lot, and I know people give me comments about it. It's part of my life, and this is my channel. I consider you guys my family, my tarot family, and we're a community. So I try to reference things that actually happen in my life, because if I'm not referencing things that actually happened to me or happened to somebody that I know, then what am I going to talk about? Yeah. But it is what it is. I'm me. I'm human. I'm just a regular person, and if it's relevant, I'll talk about it. Anyone that doesn't like me talking about it, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm all about the love. My channel is all about love. I sometimes I do personal readings and people ask me career questions, and I don't mind doing them at all. I like career, I like finances, I like different things to talk about. But on my channel, I like to talk about love, because I'm a unapologetic romantic. Anyway, be good. Take care. Stay safe.